Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're doing the Showtime preview from the for the card on November 5th. That's going to be headlined by undefeated WBA regular super middleweight champion David Morrell as he battles Yerbossynuly. In a super middleweight contest. He'll defend his secondary belt against him in that one. And then also on the card, it was supposed to be a pretty good matchup between Yerbossynuly, who is a super welterweight on the rise, and former unified champion Jeison Rosario. But I think Gomez, had to pull out with an injury. So Jeison Rosario is still going to be active, I believe, in the co-feature. And then there's an undefeated middleweight prospect on the rise, Fyodor. I can't even pronounce his last name, but he's going to be fighting Nathaniel Gallimard, who's always like a tough gatekeeper. At 154 pounds. So we're going to see what happens here. Should be a decent night of action. I think that's. Excuse me. I haven't heard from Gallimard in a couple years since he got knocked out against Fundora. And then, so I'm going to pick this undefeated middleweight on the rise. I hope Jeison Rosario gets another win to kind of get himself back in the mix. He suffered a couple bad beatdown losses to Charlo and Erickson Lubin. So I hope he kind of gets back to his winning ways. Well, continues to get back to the winning ways, and can set up that fight with Gomez later on, or maybe early next year. And then the main event, Morrell versus Yerbossynuly. This is probably, for Morrell, is probably his best opponent that he's faced since he fought Lennox Allen. And wouldn't you know it, Yerbossynuly is getting this opportunity because he knocked out Lennox Allen. Now, that earned Morrell originally his title shot, his interim title shot, and eventually became champion. But that was only in his second pro fight, I believe, when he beat Allen by unanimous decision. Well, Yerbossynuly came out. He's undefeated, 16-0, 11 knockouts. He's from Kazakhstan, and he knocked out Lennox Allen in 10 rounds, like KO knocked him out. So this is a good matchup for Morrell, but I think Morrell is gonna get the victory here. This guy is getting better every fight. You can see it, and I think he's going to get in there and get the victory and retain his secondary title as he continues to try to call out some of the other guys around, in this division, like David Benavidez and stuff like that. So I think Morrell's going to close the year out with a knockout win here. But, these guys from Kazakhstan are nobody, to overlook and to take lightly. This guy, Yerbossynuly, is coming off of a good win, and he looks ready. So I think it's going to be a good, tough battle for Morrell, but I think Morrell's going to weather the storm and get Yerbossynuly out of there. But it should be a pretty good super middleweight scrap at 168 on Showtime on Saturday, November 5th. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.